Listen to me. Listen to me. The name Maharaji goes anywhere in the world. Ask, who is this Sadguru? They'll tell you. You see, because I am the one ordained, there's nothing you say, there's nothing you do that will discourage me because I have the mandate. I don't get people to live like whatever everybody said is okay. They are trying to help. It doesn't matter whether you are PDP, ACN, ABGA, it's okay. What we want is peace. People are talking, oh, Sani Badon man is a Hausa man, is a Chekiri. No, I don't want to talk to that sister, I don't want to talk to that brother. Hey, but you cannot sit down and forget yourself. The injunction in the Bible, in the scriptures, is said that we should look for him. Whenever we see him, we know he's the one. We should tell the brethren, the people in the church, in the mosque, that look, the master is on the planet. Tell the truth. Don't mind, man. You are to protect human beings, not your philosophy, not your school, your college. That one will be protected. Once you take care of human beings, every other thing will what? Will be taken care of. And today, I'm not here to indoctrinate you. I'm not here to establish a new philosophy. I said it. Neither am I here to tell you that you need to be rebuked. You're a sinner. No, nobody's a sinner. I have come to bridge that gap, and I need your love. It is only love. Will you understand, Maharaj? One love. Loving you in my heart.
Happy. Congratulations, you are right. Thank our Father Osigwe'S for everything. We are here this afternoon as regard the issue at stake. Before we proceed, we want the Father of Creation to bless the shade of light and the whole universe. Shri Sagudi Mighty.
Blessings to you.
Shri Sagudi Mighty.
And grace of grace. We are here this afternoon to enlighten on the need to reposition ourselves. You know, we are in June, and you know, June is a month that has been associated with so many events in our history. As we struggle for total liberation. I read in the newspapers a few days ago, people talking about victory. And those of us who actually fought for victory are no longer being recognized anymore. Those who fought face the dictatorship and despotism of IBB, Abacha, Abdul Salam, and co. Just because we are following the Botha principle. And what is the Botha's principle? The ex-South African Prime Minister said, he said the problem with the black man is for him to eat, drink, get plenty women, and begin to talk and talk and talk. You know, I don't know, even as a kid, I know I challenged my dad on so many occasions. Not by talking, but just like, there was this time when my junior sister died. I was not happy. I was there and I was looking at her on the floor. Look at the tongue coming out. And here is a man who had nothing. The old woman worked hard to build all the houses. He only came in to just eat, drink, and get married. Now he brought in about 4 or 5 extra women. So that was where the fight started. Yes. And I was told that it was the food that was prepared for me that this sister ate. Emuna. It was after he ate the food, and that was it. And today, I just want to let you know that we are here out of grace, not because I am good, I'm right, I'm wrong. Otherwise, how can somebody like Abiola die? How can somebody like the boy, Nkrumah, Bembela, Jomo Kenyatta, Patrice Lumumba, he faced them? Even the Independence Day, he just gave it out to them. But there was nobody around because of, I want to eat, me too, I want to be governor. Me too, without facing the real thing that we are here. The same thing is telling on those of us present here now. It is not what you can get out of the system, but how do we change the system? How do we change it? Many souls have been lost. Strong men and women who dedicated their lives. How do we change it? That's the question. It's not that let me get my promotion. I want to go. I want a house. I want a car. No, that's not the point. When you call it, and you baby. Yes, sure we are making in the light of what is going on. I didn't believe in him until that day when I read the writings on the wall. That Idi Amin Dada, or Daddy, was used by the Europeans to overthrow Milton Obote. After the coup, Idi Amin now asked the Europeans, about 20 of them, oh yeah, please carry me. I want to show you. And they took photograph of him. So he said, yes, me, Idi Amin Daddy, being carried by Europeans. I am the big man for the European. And they now ask him, my friend, give the power back. He said, who doesn't know how to enjoy? That's why they started labeling him. They brought in pictures, photographs, like what you saw in the Daily News Watch, where Osigwe'S was carrying something. He said, this is what protects me. If he said this is what protects me, why are they talking about Guru again? Just to let you know that the path we are treading on now is not for ordinary people. Not for ordinary people. No. Yes, it's not a path.
We are trying to say, give us our freedom back, but only, thank God, we are using divine power. Finish. That is what makes me and you alive. Are you there?
Yes,
that is why you are alive. Otherwise, Kenny, are you not going to buy bread on the road? Are you not going to buy akara? Are you not going to go to party? They will set the party, 100 people sitting, but it is the person they want to kill they are aiming at. So you cannot accuse everybody. Everybody ate the food. Why should this only one person be singled out? So that's what we are making. In fact, I don't know. The joy in me is that, hey, we are already winners. Any power that can guide you from your home to your working place and back, it doesn't matter what happens. It's something that one should cherish. There's something there. Abiola, look, as you are sitting, we sat down. Chimezie, Amatamoto, 10,000. Cement, 13,000. We will get people to establish here and there and supply food, everything, any kind of thing. Let them eat and drink. Let's see whether God will vex. But look at the present governors now. Look at the present ministers now. They are talking about building a house in London, building a house at Ikoyi, attending conferences. The IMF will come in again with figures that do not even correspond with the progress at hand. Look at factories in Kano, they are all dwindling, they are all closing up. Factories in Lagos, they are all going across to Ghana. Nigeria is the producer of the best oil, and now we are using petrol from refineries created by Nigerians outside. So which means that nobody cares about the struggle by Awolowo, Zik, Sadana, Inemit, Bono Jike, Sawali, anybody. And for me, I'm here to resurrect that struggle. Yes, I know you may be afraid of me. I'm not afraid of. I mean, man lives but once. But in this cause here, we are not against anybody. We say that they should allow us the right to live our lives. I don't need to go and enter a plane if I'm going to London. I read Papa Wale Soyinka's article, I don't know, interview. He said, anybody who can give him a bay, he'll be his friend. Because he said at his age now, he wants to travel to London and back without entering the plane. How can he go and sit in this plane for 12 hours? By the time you come back, you say, I'm getting old now. I read it. If not the Guardian of June 11 or 12, must be either Compass or Independent somewhere. My father, your father, they cook with cloths. How did they do it? How did they manage it? Because they were very much strong spiritually. And the powers have not left. It's the power that I have brought now. And that's why we need those who will be able to stand. And that's why you see this kind of smearing. You know, trying to say Manaji is a ritual here and there. It's not something like Wale was saying yesterday. If I was a premier, I'll sell my car, make an advance. I'll sell my house. Because the children that will be coming yet unborn, they will not allow me to die. Because why? For once I stopped this obscene affair against the unity of the human race by lifting the black man up and proud. Oh yes. So I don't know, my feeling is maybe different from you. Please forgive me, but that is just it. I don't know. A parrot is a parrot. The creator had made it. For me, I'm a warrior, and I belong to the warrior. Warriors in the English language might be people who are fighting against. No, that is English language. But warrior in the sense that they make peace, they create abundance, they create what? Happiness, joy in people. They create a home in the house of people. They make people correct, feel good, feel happy. That is why we say God can come. There's one mama American, Mrs. Whitney Young or somewhere. He said Americans should stop deceiving people with the word God. They should come to the heart. She will make them. She's God. She's God. He's going to give them TV, radio, house, free, everything they eat. When they are happy, they are find God. Look at me and you now. How can we sit down? You as a premier, you cannot go on TV and shout, "Hey, I am a member of Managing Kingdom. We are not doing any ritual here. Come, this is where I live. Come there. Any moment." I would have done it all. Because if you don't do that now, who knows you? I will only come where we were. You don't come there. One back and me back by. Only I died alone. Mommy, see you that place with me. I'm not going there. You see, they said they are performing this and that and that. So I really want to beg our brother who has come. Forgive and forget for the delay. But hey, I need your help to save these people. Me, I'm okay. Okay, I can sleep anywhere. I can eat anything. Gari, yam, cassava, even if it's raw. But these people, they are eating macaroni now. If you look at them, they are eating yomai. They are eating wheat. Very soon they will tell you that gari is poisonous. They will tell you that it's no issue. It has some kind of bacteria, virus. The way they presented the Bible and Quran. So I'm so thankful, sir, that you have given me this opportunity to be here this afternoon. I always remember you. So blessings and blessings to you.
We thank our fathers at Gumaraji for that blessings. Actually, we are going to the next round of the program. And before saying this, the issue actually affected every one of us, apart from the premise. It affected those who have associated, who have been associating with us for the past years, most especially the journalists. I could remember our friend Ajibola, one of the people that phoned me when they first saw the series of publication, both in the newspaper, radio, television, and on the internet. And I know that he felt concerned that, like others who have been his friends. Like somebody was telling me, he said in his office, they were saying, "Hey, look, your guru that you are covering, look at what they are saying about him." And he was trying to tell them that, are they saying guru committed the offense or somebody who goes to Maraji? And if somebody gets a certificate from the University of Lagos and now he goes to commit armed robbery, will you now say because you see the university certificate on his hand, that means the vice chancellor or the university sent him to commit an offense? So we thank our brothers at Gumaraji, and we thank our friends in the media who are very much concerned. And we beg our Father, the grace of Mahadi will continue to be with you from now and forever. And at this stage, I would like to hand over the microphone to the Bishop's editor. We're having the news editor of the Saturday Independent in our midst. Our friend, as you have been seeing, is Mr. Atibola.
Good afternoon, sir. Let me first of all say I also thank you for this opportunity. Because yesterday when I was told by I think about 3 days ago, he told me that he would like me to come to the village and speak with you on the issue. Although before that, I also told him what I felt about the stories going around about Sadhguru Maharaj in relation to Chimezie, Osigwe'S, Imo State. Really, the impression out there is that possibly because the man has been a standing member of Guru Maharaj for a very long time, maybe that is the orientation of Guru Maharaj's faith. Well, why some of us try to explain that, why don't you give the benefit of doubt? They said, well, this is a very clear case. They saw an embalmed body somewhere, and somebody is claiming that a senior member of Guru Maharaj. What evidence again? But for us, allegation can be made, allegation can be cooked. But I know with time, truth will always prevail, no matter how falsehood flies. So on that note, sir, I want to say, well, it is normal for people to raise accusation, but you should not always allow, like you said, you must always present your own side of the story if you have the opportunity, because nobody knows tomorrow. The moment they accuse or allege that you do something and you keep quiet, it stinks forever, no matter what you call yourself. So, but it is always good to always make the allegation on the board and say your own, so that it can be covered on the sound of time. So thank you, sir. I want to start by saying I also read in a couple of newspapers some interviews that have been granted by members of families of Chimezie. They first of all said they accused you personally that since the man has been a member of Guru Maharaj's faith, that he has been brainwashed, that his attitude has changed, the way he reasons, that he has lost his memory. Perhaps I want to ask in this direction, sir. How did you meet the man in question? And what is the relationship between you and him for the past 24 years?
Thank you, sir. And may the Creator Maharaji bless you and bless you more and more. Your family and your establishment, for finding time to come to balance the whole story. Like every other person who heard about Sadhguru Maharaj and came for salvation, I've always told the world that I reveal the light, I give knowledge, I reveal God to man, and the evidence there is just simply that man should test, try, experience Maharaji before believing that Maharaji is truly that ordained power that has come to save the world. And so it's a practical, should I say, philosophy of consciousness. You know, practical revelation of the truth. So there's no brainwashing there. Why? But for so many years, for so many centuries, if you're reading books about the Creator, some say God, Allah, Chineke, Abasi, and the books always say that it's only that person who is the light that will know that man is an embodiment of this truth. And so my coming in is just the practical realization of what is going on. And that is how Chimezie came, Dr. Please. Chimezie came in, and I gave him knowledge. And after giving him knowledge, he felt so happy. He went in to bring in the mother who was sick and other members of the family. And all I did was to give them knowledge in order to save them from the sicknesses afflicting them or affecting them. And I don't know how I could go beyond that, because as a doctor of life or as a as a teacher, my own duty is to give them knowledge, and I gave them knowledge. And that was it. I didn't go beyond that. And I know knowledge, like even in a school or in any concern, you don't expect everybody to move or get on, well, the way one wants it. But by the nature of their kind of affliction, I believe that that is where whatever is happening here comes in. Where after giving knowledge to almost 5 of them, and they are okay, few will have to come out. And this is just going to be determined by the events that will be coming out now when the Papa, Chief Osigwe himself, starts to try to talk to the public about his experiences about marriage.
Yes, sir. The man, when he was speaking, he also made a comment. He said he has attained high spiritual level as a member of one law family.
Yeah.
What does it take to attain high spiritual level?
You see, a child will always want to bluff before the crowd that my father is this, my father is that. The same way in his condition, perhaps maybe he made a kind of misstatement by saying he has attained a certain high level. Anybody who attains such high level of consciousness cannot be seen talking like the way he spoke. Otherwise, they say, hey, you have been bound your mom for 10 years. What have you got to say? He said, oh, I'm a senior member of Maraji Kingdom. They say, have you eaten? He said, oh, I'm going to go to the toilet tomorrow. You see, that is where the trouble is now. That only when this matter that we are talking about goes to court and this person is able to start talking for the public to hear, we will now be able to know whether he was under duress, whether he was under force, whether he was under manipulation, whether maybe there's something wrong with him. Otherwise, there's no point when you ask me, oh boy, have you eaten this morning? You know that I'm a graduate of University of Lagos. There's no coming. There must be something going wrong somewhere.
But sir, yes, the man was caught with, let me say, they said he embalmed his mom in a room and has been using that particular room as his own personal shrine. Does your teaching actually encourage people going to a certain area or using one object to meditate or what have you?
No, not at all. Apart from that, my dear friend, the Sadguru Maharajas on the planet are being known as the custodian of all the gods and goddesses in creation. They are the generating power, operating power, directing power. In fact, the resource house, powerhouse that sustains the whole creation. And so, for me even to ask people to call me anywhere you are, and I'm answering them, does not even bring this, does not even allow for this kind of comment. But I would beg, if you can allow it, that one of the children, the family of the Osigwe'S that was said to have gone missing is right here. And I believe that whatever it says will clear a lot of hurdles for the world to know that. And right from the beginning, how can a master, a divine master, a giver of life, now carry a human being and put a human being on the floor and be wanting to know when he is the overflowing grace, is the illuminating light, is the illumination of life, is the precursor of life, is the giver of life, is the, the transcendence of man's, progress on this earth. So it cannot be. I would beg, if you allow it, to call one of the children who is here. Should be able to explain further so that the world would know that this is a way of trying to drive people away from the kingdom. Otherwise, I cannot be involved in rights. In fact, there is this song we sing, and it's just like constitution. In the chapter, in one of the lines, it is said, rights and rituals won't reach the goal. We, I cannot. In my position, why? Divinity cannot change. He has been subdued. Like the goat, the rabbit, like the cow. The cow cannot change. The Creator made him so. The same way as I am here. The Creator has made me a defender of all beings. A king of the forest. Somebody whose duty is to swallow problems immediately, instanter. Anywhere you are, you call me, I'll do it. So I cannot be found like that.
Okay, sir. Yes, it is very instructive if a member of the family is here, but I will beg to defer that for some minutes.
Okay.
We would like to talk to him, but I want to ask you this question, sir. Why is it that I've read quite a lot of controversies around you in the past, though you later came out of those controversies? Why do you think you are always object of attack at any point in time?
Well, there could be so many reasons. Some I will enumerate here. It's like when somebody comes to tell anybody here that, look, that chair that you guys have been looking for, I've got it. It's like a small kid telling the Superman that I've got the Superman comic. The Superman will look at him and say, you are crazy, you are mad, you this small boy. Now he produces it. Congratulations. The same way, we have seen, we have read, we have heard, and yes, the Creator exists, and He's always coming and going. But then, He always appears like an Igbo man. Now, when somebody, a black man for that matter, comes now to proclaim divinity, you know what it means. There's going to be war and fight, because people are enjoying selling those political books, called the Bible, the Quran, the Gita, the Ramayana, the Upanishads, the Grand Sahib, the monographs, the Freemasons, the Ogbonis, the Ubanas, you name it. Trying to what? Rape people sap people of their wealth. When somebody like me comes and says, you can see God alive, which one? What do you mean? No, it can't be. And so, you see, that's where the opposition comes. But then, another way, me as a person, the people must test me. They must try me. You say you are divine, God sent. Oh yeah. And me, this is the last one that I believe in. Because that is the area where I love so much. People must test. If they say you are a food seller and your food is sweet, people will test it. That's the area that I feel is happening now. They want to see whether this person really has divine power. And if you say divine power, you must be peaceful, you must be loving, you must be caring, you must be protecting, you must be somebody trustworthy, you must be reliable, People want to know and that is just left to those seekers of truth. And so, if you go back in the memory lane, there's this sister we call Amir Fesi. Amir Fesi came here from Ghana with a mental problem, like the way the mathematician Osigwe'S the mother and the elder sister. And I helped them. In fact, twice I had to pay airfare from here to Ghana and back. And only on that day, surprisingly, were there when one of the man who claimed to be our senior brother came in. I want to see my sister. I said, your sister is in Ibadan. I'm in Lagos. You can go. They were not prepared. In fact, before I realized it, they brought a dead body that the brother has died. They started fighting. Before that, they started burning the whole place. But then, in the courts, hey, they were not able to provide the name of the hospital, the name of the doctor, the patient, even the autopsy report they provided was just an autopsy report for a fresh body. Whereas they stated that the autopsy was carried out in 2 weeks' time. Now the damage has been done. Who will know, who will understand that, look, I just helped them out. But no, if you go to stop there. If you go beyond that, there was a case of a magazine, Newstroke magazine, saying that Maraji buried 500 people here. I was detained for weeks. Now, later on when it was discovered, now who are behind it? It is the World Council of Churches, those homosexuals, and the World Council of Islamic groups called the Boko Harams. They are the one involved because they know that the Yoruba race, comprising of Igbo, Chekiri, Ijo, Ogoni, Fanti, Ga, Twi, who are even imported into Haiti, Grenada, they are the ones who have been the origin of man. And so the coming of Maraji will now bring up a new renaissance that will challenge their fake and false way of living, who are now behind all these things, because they are already here. They have invaded the whole place. They are the one giving false economic report. They are the ones saying all sorts of things, using the police, the army, and of course, the northern oligarchy.
Okay. Well, I want to ask you, as the controversy is still raging in it, sincerely, do you believe Chimezie actually embalmed his mother?
It's very natural. He didn't hide. I mean, whatever he said there was somebody who is saying, we saw it. Right. But then the story around it, concocted by the Commissioner of Police, is enough to tell you that if he wants to face me, if he wants a pound of flesh, I'm not so cheap. Yeah, I'm not so cheap. I'm an administrator of the highest pedigree. I'm also the king of kings of all hearts. The custodian of all the sciences in creation. That is not the way to face it. It's being foolish. Somebody has been caught, whether he embalmed or not. Why don't you, how can you be the judge and I don't know, if I was the president of this country, I would sack him. Why? Because he's trying to incite mob attack. Yes. They say somebody who has committed something isn't enough until he's proven guilty. You don't know the culture of the land, why he did that. You have to find out first. So, embalming, of course, any human being who saw it knew that yes, he has embalmed. And from the report, I was told, yes, he said he went to the police, and the police gave him authority to embalm the body. And then, which police that the Commissioner of Police want to deviate from? There was even a case of where children are being sold somewhere in that area, where even the police will send children there for them to take care of. Now, it's the same Commissioner of Police going against it. Then the question now is Nigeria a double standard country? Are we going back to Babangida days where corruption becomes a norm, an idea, a way of life? No.
Are you saying the information at your disposal suggests that the man in question got the police authority to embalm his mother?
Oh yes, Yes, from what I've heard, it's not insane for somebody of his standing. Even though we are not saying we are in support of whatever he did, because the culture differs from area to area, from tribe to tribe. But then the question is, this man, is he really insane? Eh? Is he really not alright? I'm not going to be the person who is going to judge him. It will come out from his statements to the world, that the world will know that yes, this man is doing what he is or what is not. The fact that as a living master, my duty is to save his life, which I've done, period. It's left to him to know where he wants to flow. I've given him a chance to live, yes, and not to control him or her.
So are you not bothered with the kind of life the man has been living so far at 64? No wife, no child.
Papa, I understand. Yes, I'm aware that he got married recently. No man, no child. You see, it's like this. I don't know how to say it or how to express it, but it's like this. In the world that we are living now, every man owes himself the right to express himself. It's not an ashram premi. It could have been a different ashram premi. If that place is an ashram, it could have been different. It's not an ashram. It's not even a center. If it was a center, you would have seen it advertised in our papers. Or if it's an ashram, you will have seen it. People will be knowing that, oh, this is an ashram of Maharaji. This is the center of Maharaji. As a human being, he has received knowledge and he has the right to choose which way to go. So if he's married, not married, that's not the point. I don't know what he's going through. I mean, the president should know what the governor is doing. What he does with his money or his life, no.
So, are you in any way still with him? Will you offer him any assistance in the case it goes beyond this level?
Papa, I've given Christian, Muslim in this house here. I cannot say. Any moment I try to find out, are you a Christian, Muslim, Yoruba, Igbo, then I'll be dead. I assist anybody that comes. Till today, he's alive. We must say that is my job. And it must be upon the truth that yes, he as a human being can kill tomorrow if he has offended. And if he has not offended, he'll be able to realize the goal of his life.
Talking about what we have done for the family, like we have said, how did you now feel now that the way the police is beginning to turn the tide against you now to portray you as a murderer?
In a way, you see, like I said before, the world is changing every day. And those who have been holding the reins of power is using it, right from Buckingham Palace, invading forces who are controlling the Nigerian political world space. They are giving, so they will say anything alone. But then the question comes, Maharaji is Maharaji. And that's why this opportunity is coming up for people to know, particular people who don't know what is the meaning of Sadhguru Maharaj. Somebody who says, call him anywhere you are. Is it the person who is going to fight you or hit you? Just look at all their background, what I've told you here. They just want a way to deny Nigerians, the blacks, of knowing that their Redeemer is on earth. So all those things, they are all cook-up stories that Maharaji is human. No, I'm a flowing river. And I'll continue to flow for whoever is getting to drink out of this water of life. I have nothing against anybody. So whatever they are saying, that is their own story. But, hey. Wọ́n ní tá a bá dijú tí ẹni bí kò kọjá, ànímọ̀ bí tí ẹni rí ó kọjá. Ẹni rí yín ò ní kọjá yín o. Yes, that's what I'm saying here.
Let me just ask this before I ask a family member of Osigwe'S to come in.
Yeah.
Because we are in a society now that wants to to have the fact and figure. As a journalist, I'm always interested in fact finding. Do you still have the record of when Osigwe first visited you in form of picture, the way you look, and the mother when they came to the village?
Of course, if we go into our archives, we'll be able to produce it. May not be immediately.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, it can be done.
So, finally, for me, before I ask, how do you see this now? Do you see this as a challenge confronting the One Love family, or is another way of making One Love family to be better known?
I do not see it even both ways, neither challenge or win. Because truly, when this renaissance comes up, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of days, weeks, and months. The whole world will accept that the Savior is on the planet. We just cannot wait. And I believe that we are going to do everything possible within our own limited resources to attract the elders. How can you say, I'm here? Dangote is enjoying marriage. Adenuga is enjoying marriage. Dr. Jonathan is enjoying marriage. Chief Clark is enjoying marriage. All of them. And they are not coming here. I believe that with this case here, they would just say, look, that man is the one sustaining it, because the indices of war that brought war to Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia, even Russia, even where? Iraq is not up to 1% of what is going on here. It is not by their prayers. So today, I believe that gradually, Nigerians are going to come out to say that yes, we are the new world power that has come, not based on anything, but based on the fact that our unity is no longer going to be based on religion or tribe, but the fundamental issue of loving ourselves, being our brother's keeper. So I believe that it's going to change. It's going to be a change, complete change, a new change, a golden change that will surprise everybody. When everybody say, I'm going to Nigeria, the new Holy Land. I'm going to Nigeria, the Lord is on the planet. What's the matter now?
Please, can we have a member of the family that is around so that we can
yes.
Take one or two questions?
What are they here?
Mama.
Okay. I hope Mama can understand me.
Yes.
Okay. We have to know Mama. We have to know Mama. Please, I would like you to introduce yourself to this gathering.
Shri Gurudev Maharajji. Shri Gurudev Maharajji. Shri Gurudev Maharajji. My name is Okechi Osigwe.
Please, what can you tell us about what happened in your family in relation to one of your relations, Chimezie Osigwe, that was said to have embalmed his mother?
Yes, Chimezie Osigwe is my elder brother.
Is your father the same mother?
Yes. It started when my brother was searching for truth. He was searching for truth. We are Catholic member in those days, and this my father, Joseph Osigwe, who introduced and bring Catholic Church to our town, Chimezie community. So, as my brother was going to this church, when he came back, he said that he is not finding any truth in this church, that he needs truth. He needs where he will be able to get the truth. It's where he was searching until he was able to find himself in Guru Maharaji kingdom. So, somebody told him about Maharaji. So, he take a step and come to Guru Maharaji. When he received Maharaji's teaching and everything about Maharaji, he came to the road plan. As Maharaji gave him knowledge in August 5, 1989, is when he entered Maharaji. He came back to the road town, Chimezie town. By that time, he has arranged with Maharaji that Maharaji is coming to Chimezie to come and talk to the people of the town. So he was one of the chairman of Omo Chimezie in those days. So he called the people his ruling. Say, come on, God has come to Nigeria, that I am able to meet God. Everybody in Chimezie, he gave them invitation card. Everybody assembled in our house. So when they came, they asked Maharaj series of questions about Maharaji's and what Maharaji is all about. So people gathered. When Maharaji left, some of them were coming, writing their name, say, Papa, carry us to that Guru Maharaji. We want to know more about Guru Maharaji. He was writing names to people whom he is going to come. Unfortunately, there is a magazine that he came out within the week why these things are happening. So some of them bought this magazine and carried it into our house. As the chief, we say, see, that man you say is a God. See what they wrote about this magazine. That is why all of them came. Chief started to tell them what he knows about Maharaji. That he is only too well because he was a newborn baby in those days, a newcomer in Maharaji. That one is apart.
I want to. You are a member of the family.
Yes.
Emma, how old are you?
I am 46 years.
Is your immediate elder brother, or was there anybody before you? Between both of you?
I am the last born of the mama.
So how are you related to one Ike Osigwe?
He's my immediate senior.
Your immediate senior?
Yes.
Before?
Yeah, I'm the last born. He's
Okay.
senior me. Yeah. And
because the man claimed in an interview that since Chimezie came to Maharaji, that the man has been brainwashed.
it's a very lie. The boy is a liar. He himself is a Guru Maharaj member. Ike Sinaji. He is a Guru Maharaj. He has been here for 2 good years. When he came back, they deported him from overseas. As they deported him, he came back. As he came back, he's not looking okay. He's the chief who carried him to Guru Maharaj, where Maharaj gave him knowledge and they killed that boy, Ike Sinaji.
How was there a time really that they said your mother got missing?
No, it's when my mother died. As this mama died, the member of the family that was at home that time, we rallied around to see money to bury this mother. We could not. In actuality, this mother instructed the chief Osigwe that whenever he dies, that his first son is going to see him and announce for his burial to the community. So when this mama died, we tried to reach our brothers at overseas in those days, trying to reach them.
Sorry, what was the name of the brother you tried to reach?
Atineshu Osigwe, the elderly son that the mother said that it must see her dead God. Another one is Professor Pascal Osigwe. All of them were at USA. So when this mama died, we tried to reach them by phone and later we couldn't reach them. They did not respond. And thirdly, why we embalm our mother, first one is that Mama gave word that whenever she dies, that the first son, that nations is...
Sorry, man, to cut you short. I want to get this here. You use the word we. Are you now saying that you were also part of those that knew about the environment?
Yes.
How many of you knew about it in the family?
Even that case snatch, when he came back, my brother told him, Chief Osigwe'S told him that mom died, that she has been embalmed.
Was the village or the chief of your village knows about it?
He didn't know. Chief was contesting chief. We don't have a chief we don't have Eze or king in Ejimeku. It's the chief that is contesting about the king in Ejimeku before this thing happened. Before the...
So you were talking again?
I say that time, as my mother died, I say my mother gave a word that his first son, at Neshus Osigwe, he was Orthodox bishop at Seattle, USA, that he must receive the cross and they announce to the public that the mom is died. He said, Chief, you keep it, you do it for me. Never bury me until this son sees my corpse. The second one is that we have a case with Chevron oil company that involved. So when mom died, my brother chief went to police to report the case and say, see, this mother is not only me, that his children, all her children are going to know about the burial of this mother, that I cannot bury this mother anyhow, that all the children are going to know about her. And the Chevron case, we have a case with the Chevron. So the police people, they give him all that to embalm the mother. So they started discussing.
In a written form?
Yes, everything is in written form. Even the police doctor knows about it.
Did you sign the form? You invest?
It's my brother. They were doing with my brother. Even I was there hearing when they were talking. Where is a place to deposit the mother? My brother talk of mortuary. They say, hence the case, they don't know when it's going to finish. That they putting her in mortuary, anything can happen to the court. So they told my brother to keep the mother inside a room. We put one room. Even they themselves, the policemen, 2 of them that came, they go there to witness the court. They know where that court, where my brother embalmed the mother. It's them. And the Ejimekuru man who did the embalmment, he was working in the general hospital in those days. It's police order who give him order. Police at Ubuta. Even up to last year, when my brother went back to the police to inform them, someone was not buried, and my case, I have not finished this case with the Chevron company. They told the chief in the Ubuta local government police station, said the 2 police that are handling this case, they are transferred to Apa at their state. Chief traced them down to Apa at their state to inform them that mom is not yet buried and the case is not yet over. They say no problem. Whenever you want to bury her, let us know.
But I want to ask you, as a doctor of the woman that is lived now.
Yes.
Is 10 years not a long time to get somebody buried? Are you children not concerned? A man in overseas, what was he doing for the past 10 years that he cannot come home and get his mom buried? Are you not bothered?
You see, is when something wants to happen, another thing is normally overcrossing. You see, it's this year that my brother said, whether they come or they are not going to come. as far as he has win that Chevron case, that he is going to be in money, that he is going to do the burial. This year.
What is the Chevron case all about? What is the Chevron case? What is there inside the Chevron case? What did Chevron do? Where do your brother will carry and go court?
You see, when Chevron Oil Company came to Ejimeko to drill oil, they were shooting all those machines, those heavy machines that their vibration crack all the walls. As this equipment crack all the walls, they told the people of Ejimeko to write all the damages that this equipment did to each of you and submit. So chief write his own and go to court to sue them. Now through that crack of wall like this that my mother was passing when the block hit her. So he said, he said these Chevron people, you see the damage they did, that if he bury this mother tomorrow and tell them they are going to deny. So it's why he banned the mother for the case to finish.
Is the case still in court now, Zoba?
They put appeal. Chief has win them. They put appeal.
Okay. Now I want to ask you, because Maraji claimed, thank God Maraji is still here, that your mom at a point was having some health challenge. Sorry to use this language, they said maybe some small mental problem. That they came to Guru Maraji and Maraji was able to cure them. Is that true?
Yes.
Are you saying the truth?
When Chief entered Maraji and see that Maraji has a power and able to do it, she carried my mother and my senior sister, the senior among all of them, came to Maraji, and Maraji cured my mother. When she was so old, she came back to our house, and this is my sister. She's still here in Maraji's village.
Your relative, yeah?
That's the one they're saying.
Can she talk now?
Yes, she can talk.
Sister.
Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. Okay. Thank you, Maraji.
For how long has she been here? For how long?
She has. You see,
You say, how long has she been here?
My sister has been here for 10 years now. Yes. You see, this my sister, the actual story.
I've been here for 10 years.
Yes.
Who is taking care of her here?
It's Maraji that is taking care of her, clothing her, giving her food, everything about, even curing her. You see, the story about this sister is that when my mother was young, she was single that time. As she was single in those days, all these children that their father is one thing or the other, she become proud of herself. When a man came to marry her, she feel that the man is not qualified to marry her, so he splitted on the man's body. As he splitted on this man's body, this man was annoyed, but silently cleaned all her body, his body, and went out. So in that man he will see a man who will come and marry this woman. So my father did not know the story my father went to marry this mother. As he go to marry this woman, first pregnant, this my auntie she was first pregnant with this my auntie when the man made my mother mental. As he made mental to this man, to this mom, as the mama is misbehaving, the husband, which is my father, went to my maternal home and called his in-laws. Still, my wife was first pregnant. I don't understand their behavior. So the parents came. When they came, they started finding out the solution. It's when they know that my mother splitted on that man, that he has revenge. So they went to this man and begged the man, say, please, what did you do to this woman that is affecting the woman now? The man is saying he has done what he has done, that he then threw it inside the river that he cannot forgive. Why did a woman split on her? So when she born this child, this thing affected this my sister. And my mother herself was suffering it until she died, if not that marriage came.
So, are you telling us now that your mom did not die and somebody with mental problem?
Yes. When my mother came to Maraji came to her, she started behaving normal. Yes.
So after that, how many years did your mother live before she died?
It's 1989 she came here and died 2003.
2003?
Yes.
She was killed what year?
As from 1989, she was here in Maraji. You believe me, a few years he stayed with us. We really enjoy her before she.
From 1989, when did she return home?
She came back home. Brother, I don't know the date when she came back.
Okay, talking about this issue of empowerment now, that is all over Nigeria. They are saying that, first of all, I want to ask, you are a Guru devotee.
Yes.
Where did you people normally have your own ashram? Is it that in your house or in your village?
No. In those days,
No, I don't mean in those days. Before this man was arrested. He was not arrested in those days.
No. You see, Maraji's way of worship, we don't worship like church people. There is something we call Ati. And in a family where all of them were Guru Maharaj, we do that singing of Ati together. It's not for ritual. No. If my brother is somebody, if he knows that something is good, he will like all the members of the family to enjoy with it. So every morning when we wake up, he will like everybody to participate in that singing of Ati. It's not for ritual.
So where are you living? Where are you living now? Are you living in Marathi village or you live in Imo State?
I wasn't living here. I just came here because of this problem.
When they arrested your brother, are you still staying in the house they arrested your brother? Is that where you stay?
For a long time I have lived in the house.
You were married somewhere?
Yes.
And your husband too? Your husband knows that you are a devotee of Maharaji?
Yes.
Which religion does your husband practice?
It is the same Guru Maharaji.
Okay. But the way the case is going now, because I read a statement here by that your brother Ike. He said he wants the man to be punished because he's a Guru Maharaji member, that he wanted to suffer very well in police station. After the thing don't happen now, have you people hold a meeting
Is it in the family?
In the family about this thing?
You see, we never go to any meeting because of the attitude of that case in Achi. My brother is a matured man. He has a right to join any religion he wants. As a Nigeria, No biggest natural small boy that we dictate to that brother where he's going to do. If you are doing something that I didn't like, what I will do? I give you way. He cannot be a dog in the manger. If my brother is worshipping Guru Maharaj and he didn't like it, and my brother is the one who built that house, and that chief is the one who trained this Ikesinachukwu. If he didn't like Maharaj, he had to go and build his own house and leave chief alone. He cannot dictate to this papa because he is going to Maharaj. They did all these things because my brother is contesting as a sheep in Ejemekuru. So Ike Junati, when they go to...
So Ike Junati too is also contesting?
Chief is contesting. And this Ike Junati hate this brother right from time. Even by the time we never enter Maharaj. He can never take any instruction from chief. Chief, they talk B, they talk C. That is this. If you enter Maharaj and they be contesting this as a chief, he can't see that the chief has the enemy. He started going to the enemy now, backing them to do whatever he wants.
Since they don't arrest chief now, you don't go see him for police station?
I never go there.
Why?
Because I am trying to do one thing or the other. Like I'm writing a petition to the IG of police to beg him and the whole Nigeria so that they will help to release this papa. I'm begging Maharaj also to please help so that this chief will be released. He's staying there now up to 6 weeks now.
So
with his wife and his gate man. 3 of them were there.
So you mean say because of this Ike now, the rest became where the mama get. How many of you did the mama give her to?
6. We are 6.
Because of one person, the 5 people will remain. They don't want to do anything. How they will?
There is another story about the family also. You see, when we enter this marriage, so those ones at the overseas, the extended family, Osigwe'S family, wrote a letter to them, telling them that, see, your brother don't join this Guru Maharaj, they are this, they are that, all those things they are talking, they didn't say anything in their eyes. If you want to know actually how things is all about, you can come in and pretend, be like somebody that is going here, why you are going there, to find out. The Osigwe'S family, they did not find out. Only that they saw that magazine that that man wrote in Newstroke that this and this, they draw one something where blood were rushing for one person. So they wrote to our brothers at overseas, telling them, oh, see your brother, they don't join one or called or something, you should not be attending to them again. So these brothers, they came back, asking my brother, we did a letter, say what type of society do you join? By the time my brother has gone through this Maharaj magazine, read and know everything about Maharaj. So he carry Maharaj magazine, come to them also with the track. Say, brother, it is not awkward I join. It's something like a religion, something like a traditional something. Chief was talking another thing. All these brothers that he came from overseas, they were talking about other things. Finally, they give chief mandate. They say, either you come out from Maharaj, else we cannot listen to you, or send a letter, or send the dollar to you again. Chief will say he has a right to worship any church. That as they are man, he himself is a man also. He said he cannot come out because they are telling him to come out from Maharaj. That he didn't say anything wrong about Maharaj. So since that time we enter Maharaj, they never write a letter to us or sending anything to us again. It's the why all of them are there. These ones at the home, we are fighting chief also, and chief was contesting as a sheep or something. Enemy full ground.
How many months now did the chief enter the contest? You don't reach like how many months, which you don't begin contest this issue.
Hey, it don't tell.
How many years?
It has taken about 4 to 5 years.
The last chief will die. When did the man die?
That one, it be like last year he died. By that time, it's the chief and that man that was contesting.
No. That's the last chief will die there.
Okay, for Ejimekuru. That is our forefather was the king, the last Eze that was at Ejimekuru. When some elderly people called chief who say, since your grandfather died, though, nobody has taken Eze chief. People that are ruling Ejimekuru is nearby neighbors. They are not Ejimekuru. So they told the chief, say, now your grandfather was the king, or the last king in Ejimekuru. Or you do something. When chief will come out to contest it, nobody in Ejimekuru that was contesting. You see, immediately chief will say, I want to contest this, and many people supported him in those days. Come and see all these people coming out now. So they started the struggle for it.
Okay.
So, chief,
you don't try. And I think you don't talk the way you know. And waiting you sabi. You want to another thing again? You want to talk another thing again? You want to
yes.
Talk?
I said, what I want to talk here is that I want to beg Maharaji and the whole Nigeria and the IG, please help me. I want my brother to be released. Please, the whole Nigeria should come to my aid. Say, Maharaji, please, should tamper justice with mercy, help me, no look at my family's behavior. Even in case in Osigwe'S is a member of Guru Maharaji. His son, the boy that he opened the door where this mother is staying, is also a member of Guru Maharaji. The boy, Chimezie of Osigwe'S, is the one who go meet the enemies. Is the member of Guru Maharaji. Please, Maharaji, I'm begging you. I'm begging. Please help us out for Chief to come out of this detention.
Thank you.
Thank
you. So I've been listening to this woman now. I don't know. She has pleaded that you should help to ensure that our brother is released from the police detention. Is there anything One Love family is doing presently, as in trying to get lawyer, or in one way, in the way of getting assistance so that the man is released, or at least it's being charged to court?
Whatever it is, we are on a journey. We started almost since 1989, so we cannot stop until the family and indeed Ejimekuru people are able to know and understand that Maharaji is here to help, to guide and protect everybody. And so all hands must be on deck to provide the necessary means to make sure that the truth comes out. At least with that one, everybody will be sure of where we stand.
Lastly, sir, because I have enough material with me here, through which I can begin to also tell your whole story. I also taking time to go through these intrigues that was written, titled, they said, some Europe Arabian manipulated intrigues against the South movement. I've asked you the other time, what did you really think you have done that will make the Europe and Arabians to also go after you? Have you done anything wrong in Europe and Arabia for these people to also be going after you?
Yeah, you see, religion is what they have used in blocking the blacks from total freedom, from enjoying true justice, equality, and the capacity to make use of their human and material resources. And so religion without marriage is just like a political group. And so it is the coming of marriage now that is gradually paving the way for developments going on. Because now marriage is clearing the spiritual landscape of all the forces holding our people. Yes, you know. And so they are not going to be happy. It's like Yoruba will say, àwọn alákàrà tí wọ́n tà, alákàrà míì tó bá dé yóò dìjà ni. Of course, I don't need to say it. When somebody is telling you that to see God you have to die, and he has not been able to prove this, and all of a sudden somebody comes within your humankind and says, you don't need to die to see God, God is within you. Hey, fight. And so it is not even a fight, but it's like all I need to do is increase the level of propagation, publicity. You know, the people will just run away from these bomb places called churches and mosques. Oh yes, they are bombers. Otherwise, Baba, I felt so bad yesterday when they said the president of the national Senate president of the universities died by accident. My father, my great-great-grandfather, all of us here. They say, lie, he has to come back. But now, they are not using our culture anymore. Now they say, lie. And I've said it here. Religion and the boundaries, the partition of Africa, they are all instruments of slavery. Otherwise, hey, this is not something anybody told me. I saw it and I heard it, where the Pope Benedict was saying they should please allow homosexuals to live. So all these people, he has been blessing people, almost about 2.8 billion people on the planet. Look at Nigerians now, Africans. And then the Boko Haram thing. Everybody even thought that maybe they were fighting for a just cause. The central bank governor came up and said they don't have a job, they need jobs, they need to be respected, until they just goofed out that Nigeria must be Islamized. So they are the foot soldiers of IBB and Co. So this is where the trouble is. I'm the one facing them. No amount of prayer can face the Islam and the religious groups. Not those who are here. Those are here, they are just reading books about food. They are hungry. So they are just twisting them here and there with ideas and concepts. It's from Europe and America. Where, if you look at their lifestyle here, go to Saudi now. Saudi Arabian government is the highest exporter of defense armory. Who are they going to fight? Who are they going to fight? Is Allah not there again? So these are the people we are facing, and they are using all these innocent people. Because they know that the moment Nigerians become aware, they will not allow anybody to decide the price of coal, the price of oil, the price of cassava from here. Oh yes. I mean, Papa, let me even go further. How do you say £1 is equals to 250 naira? Say, Super Eagles are not enough. They are enough to play them. How do you say $1 is equal to 160 Nigerian naira? Because spiritually the people are down. So gradually I'm making them aware. That's why you see somebody like Jonathan in government. You see Osigwe'S, Akpabio, Lamido, all of them. Otherwise, before the money comes in and goes back to Europe. You can't stand it. If you stand it, they will kill the person. They have staged such coups in Rwanda, Burundi, up to now, Congo Republic, Congo Kinshasa. They are doing that now. Sudan. I only help them to make sure that after we lost Kirangi, right? Now there's a republic now to control their wealth. See how they did away with Emperor Haile Selassie and so forth. So my job here is a compound one, universal one. And so today, it's only left for we Nigerians to realize that so Manaji is for us. Let us support him. I'm not the one to be building houses here. It is the government that's supposed to do it. Oh yes, because I'm the epitome of their livelihood.
Well,
Oh yes.
I must thank you for your attention, sir. Let me also inform that before now, we had discussed with Mr. Wole unfortunately before the incident of this alleged ritual thing in Imo Kemi, to come and do a kind of elaborate story about your village,
Okay.
so that people will know what is even in this village that people are talking. They call it the highest spiritual village in the world.
Highest spiritual center.
Highest spiritual center. But unfortunately, when this issue of Chimezie came up, we had to step it down for a while. But we are not tired. We will find time to come.
Yes.
But let us also deal with this at the moment.
I don't know. Your love for me has no reason. Only you know why you have saved me. Let your will be done in our lives. Our life today is full of pleasure. Oh yes, since I met in danger. Thank you, Maharaji, is the one who made it so. When I read my paper, when I look at my past, I don't know what would have happened if Maharaji did not come. Oh my Lord, Maharaji, your love for me has no reason. Only you know why you are saving. Let your will be done. When I think of your story, when I look at my story, when it's done, I'm happy now. It's just full of living. My life today is full of pleasure. Oh yes, sing a merry Savior. Sadhguru Maharaji is the one who made it so. When I remember the world, when I look back at my past life, I don't know what would have I done if Maharaji did not come. Oh my Lord, Maharaji.
All I ever have to give you is my heart. Lord, all I could say makes my heart pure to you. My thoughts beyond, mine is beyond, my whole body, mind and soul, I give all to you. The sweet voice that sings within me, that sings and sings. Don't be afraid, my little child, your father Malachi is with you. Oh, glad I am having you by my side. Oh, how glad I am feeling you by my side. Riches of the world, illusion and delusion, charity, austerity, ritual, all is vanity. All I ever have to give unto my Lord.